system. So that's a good thing. Like, it goes to wherever you put your notification at. But how to handle it is stay professional and calm always, because some people will contact you and say, hey, I ordered 2 days ago, I don't have an update on my order. And one of those things you should do is stay personal and calm. So one of the things I do is I go into my Shopify dashboard and see what was their, did they put in their email? Did they put in their phone number? What did they put in to get updates on their order? And what I find is that when people put in their numbers, they don't get the updates. So I always err on the side of, putting in your email, because emails, it's like emails, you're going to always get an email. Whether it goes to your spam, junk, or whatever, you're going to always get an email, right? So I'll contact them and say, hey, an update went out at this day and this time, and I'll screenshot it and send it to them. And then I'll say, but if you want me to add an email address here, I can also do that as well. And most of the time, yeah, can you add this? And that's done. You could guide them to the answer. A lot of time, I just send them my policy, and they'll say, oh, okay, sorry, I didn't see that. And then, like, make sure we're highlighting the policy links in the follow-up emails as well, like on our end. But again, it's just that communication, like just staying professional and calm, and just helping them with whatever issue they have when they are wrong sometimes. Another example is hair complaints after installation. Sometimes someone will say the hair was shedding, and I'll have some follow-up questions, or the hair is tangled, or things like that. I'll have some follow-up questions because now I want to know what's going on, because I wear weave every day. I know how to properly care for it. I know my product. So now I'm asking you some questions. Was the wefts cut? When's the last time you washed it? When you washed it, did you only condition it and not shampoo it? Because if you're putting tons of product in your hair and you're going to put a conditioner over top of that, you're not washing the hair, you're coating it. Conditioner is to put moisturizer back in the hair after it has been stripped of dirt and residue and things like that. So if you're just constantly putting products on the hair and then topping it with conditioner, your hair is not washed. Therefore, it can shed, it can tangle. It's not going to have that, movement. This is all movement. Your hair is moving, it's flowing. Your weave should flow. Just like if you go to wash your natural hair and you go out and your wind is flowing and it's not stiff, it's not sticky. Same thing with your hair extensions, right? It should flow. It should be able to move with ease. Like, this is moving with ease here. It's not, sticky. If I go outside and it's windy outside here where I'm at, it's going to blow. So make sure, like, when you're saying your hair is shedding, there's going to be tons of questions that I'm going to ask in the follow-up. Like, what did you do and what didn't you do? And it's just for me to gauge what's going on. And sometimes it could be a bad batch. I'm not going to shy away from that, because sometimes bad batches do happen, especially depending on when you got it installed, right? But if you've had it in for a while, I'm going to ask questions like what was done, what wasn't done. And then I'm going to tell you to do these steps. I'm going to give you a whole little rundown of what you should do. And then I want you to come back to me and let me know how it was. And then we'll also go from there. So it's like, I'll walk you through a process too. I don't just be like, oh, it wasn't me, or it wasn't nothing like that. I just walk you through what I need you to do. And this has really happened in real life too. Like, she DM'd me on Facebook, told me what was going on, and I walked her through the process. And then the next thing like a day or two later, she was like, oh, what you told me worked. I really just had to do X, Y, and Z. And that was it. Like, it was just, as simple as giving her some instructions on what to do with the hair, because a lot of us don't know how to care for our hair extensions, believe it or not. And I learned that once I started getting into business. I thought that if you buy something, you know how to care for it, but that's not always the case, which is why I have hair care products. So just make sure you educate them and don't accuse them, meaning you ask proper questions, be calm and professional, and then educate them. Refer to hair care instructions, videos, anything that you have. I have hair care videos. I have hair care instructions on the card that goes out, just some hair care tips that you receive in there. And then also when you purchase the hair care, I have little descriptions on the back of the card letting you know how to use each product. But I also have hair care videos on my page as well. I need to post more of. Let me know if you want them on YouTube as well, on how to properly care for your hair extensions. And as always, offer a solution like discounted hair care product or anything like that. Discounted, just a discount period. I'm good with doing things like that. Because I don't want to feel like I'm inconvenient to you anyway. And also, you spend money with me. I do want you to come back, and because I actually do care about my customers and when they receive their products. What I have learned and how I grow. So for me, every review, even the bad ones, taught me something. It either teaches me what I need. Do I need to tweak something? Do I need to get better at something? Or do I need to just take it in and just take a moment to be like, okay. And do I need to contact my vendor to see what's going on? Like, what were we doing here? What are we doing? What's going on? I got this bad review. And this is especially when it's coming from like a loyal customer who only buys hair from me, baby. I mean, I don't care who it comes from, because every customer is, at this point, once you become a customer, you like family. At this point, like, I need to make sure you're good. But like, if I get a bad review, I'm like, and they're sending me pictures and let me know what's up, I'm sending them right something. They're like, what's going on? But what we doing? I'm very open and transparent about that. So like I said, I treat all my reviews like as a learning process. Just taking it all in. And it just helps your business get better. All of it, the good, the bad, and the shady, and the ugly, and all that in between. So it's like, before, like, I didn't have a resume, not a resume, I don't know why I said resume, website. So like I said, everything was done manually on templates and things like that. But it's like the things you can do when I say make tweaks, it's like added more detail to maybe your order confirmation page, or adding more details in your policies, creating how-to hair care extension guides, like making it like a digital product where people can get in an email, like when they make a purchase, like maybe on that order confirmation page, add a link to where they can oh, here's some helpful hair care tips, right? Once you receive your order or something like that, or put a brochure or pamphlet in the packaging. Yeah, I'm giving out little tips. I don't have all of that, but some tips. Update your policies so that it's crystal clear, meaning your shipping, your returning policy, and your processing policies. They should all be on your website or whatever you have, landing page, somewhere that it can be found. Even if we as consumers don't look, it should still be there. Golden rule, whether they're right or wrong, always treat people with respect. Always treat people with respect, and do your best to not like, and when they get disrespectful, I know it's super hard because we are humans, try to like bring it back down. You can be kind but still have boundaries. Like, don't accept the disrespect. I'm not saying let somebody like run over you and talk to you crazy. What I'm saying is like, try to diffuse it and make sure you have those boundaries. Like, hey, I understand where you're coming from, but also I need you to make sure that we bring this down so I could help you. Like, I want to help you, type of thing, right? And just so you know, customers aren't always right, just like entrepreneurs aren't always right. But every situation is a chance to learn, grow, and elevate yourself and your business. Like, it's all a learning process, at least to me it is. The key is to knowing how to navigate with grace, and also protect your peace in the process. So if you are a business owner or think of starting your own hair brand, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. If you have questions about hair, period, maybe you want to purchase some, maybe you don't know how to properly care for your hair extensions, please comment. Contact me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever. My handle is Dreamless Hair. Email support@dreamlesshair.com. Please don't hesitate if you have questions, or you can just put it in the comment section. I will respond back to you as soon as I see it. Just don't let one customer like deter you from like being the great entrepreneur that you are, or don't let one bad experience deter you from shopping with someone else or shopping again with that said person. You know, we're not perfect as entrepreneurs. No one is. So if you could just give us that grace as well as we give you grace, that would be like amazing. So again, thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.